Good afternoon, Boat Club. It's Wednesday, December the 6th. This will be a relatively short update briefing. Really, there's 3.5 items to talk about. One or two of them are relatively time sensitive. Tomorrow is December 7th, which means it is a meeting downtown that includes the De Anza Natural proposal, making the next step moving towards city council. So we're going to talk about that. I'm going to tell you what you need to know on that. Also, we have parade on Saturday. I'm going to give you the details on that. There is a new, in fact, we can start with this. There is a new feature for the members of the boat club. Many of you have noticed, on the in the beer garden, we now have a brand new commercial ice and water machine. So we have made an arrangement with a third-party company that is putting a vending machine on our property. So first of all, I want to let everybody know that it's there because this is a volume proposition. We need to use it in order not to lose it. So we want to um, provide our vendor with some business. The good news is it's very good value. Remember, we started with the Ice Club and we were charging, I don't know, 20 bucks a month to have access to a 500 pounder. Well, this thing is, it's probably a 2,000 pounder, but it's not just an ice machine. It's also a water dispenser where you can get your 5-gallon water bucket and get the whole thing refilled for $1. It takes cash and also takes credit cards. You can get bags of ice, or I think you can also put your cooler down there and just load your cooler. So I just want everybody to be aware of that. You can't miss it once you get on the property. It sticks out from underneath the awning even a little bit. So please take advantage of our new ice machine. It's open to everyone, and the more participation, the better. Saturday, PB Parade, same as normal. We don't have everybody necessarily committed and signed up that's going to be in the parade, but know that everyone is welcome and encouraged. It's a holiday parade. The only rule is, I guess, you can't be Santa. There's only going to be one Santa. Well, don't be knockoff Santa. We're going to have our typical boats, I think, this year. But if you have some ideas, anything that you want to bring down and participate, just let us know. For sure, come walk with us. The parade begins at 12. We have to be queuing up. We have to be in our position at 11 a.m., which means that we queue our floats in the boat club in the parking lot, ready to go no later than 10:30. And we're decorating. If it needs to be decorated, we're probably going to be starting about 9:30. So come down, decorate, get some mimosas. Let's start having some fun early in the morning. But at 10:50, we have to roll. So we're going to roll together as a convoy. As always, we're going to go down and around, go up Grand, turn right on Ingram, and left into Garnett, and we will accumulate and queue up at Chipotle. So if you aren't going with us, remember the parade kicks off at 12. We're in Group D, so we probably won't roll actually to go down the parade until 12:20, 12:30. But don't be late, show up early, socialize with some people. So that's Saturday, this whatever date that is, this Saturday, I think it's the 9th. Be there, noon, PB Parade, representing the San Diego Mission Bay Boat and Ski Club. Next, tomorrow morning, let's talk about that. If you are available, we want you, we need you, we need the bodies. So we're going to let me make sure you know first where to go. See if I can make this happen. So this isn't actually in chamber quarters. So this will be a fun one because we're moving up the food chain now in this process. 202 C Street, C is in Charlie, on the 12th floor, the city administration building. That's where you want to be. And it starts at 9 a.m. tomorrow. So here are some instructions for you. Let's see if I can get out of this. Brian has provided us with the following instructions. Be there early. Don't arrive any later than 8:30. I think parking could be an issue. Maybe Uber around, maybe trolley. I don't know. Find somebody to ride with. But you're going to need to find parking, and they're going to expect 100 speakers at this thing, and they're each going to have like 1 minute apiece. So it could take a while. And I know it is downtown, and it is a school day, things of that nature. If you can make it, please. Um, and then I'm just going to review our three positioning points without making this video too long and going into where we actually are from a status. I'm just going to read these 3 items, and we're going to call this briefing done. Item number 1, our club has been providing affordable access and programs to the community for over 80 years. We prefer to stay at our current location, but if the city must move us, we ask that a safe location and similar facilities be provided before we have to move to limit disruption to our operation. And lastly, it's important that we have the ability to secure a multi-year lease now so that we can fund the repair of our current facilities, including a roof that needs to be replaced, and have time to raise the capital needed to support and eventually move to South Shores. So clearly the lease extension is on us. That's not something necessarily for public talking point. But the main thing now is we continue Operation Squeaky Wheel. It has worked really well until now. And so let's continue that. Let them know that we're here. We're going to remind them what we do and why we're here. And because for sure, South Shores, the space over there looks very nice, and that GDP has started. This one not only has a GDP not started, but there's no funding at this point. So everything looks pretty good with that. The last thing I'll just bring up, you're going to be receiving an email soon or a flyer on something called Gene's List. So I may have mentioned to you guys in the past, I'm not really sure, but the concept is Angie's List. So it means a club reference to member services and items. Who doesn't at some point need a plumber, an electrician, an accountant, a CPA, a real estate agent, a painter, I don't know, an optical guy. You get the idea. So we finally have Janet was volunteering. I was trying to find, anyway, I have somebody who can put this together. So all we need you guys to do, we're going to try to keep it as simple as possible. We're going to send out an email, and we're just looking for the category of your services, your name, phone number, email, those types of things, and we're going to get started with this. So if you see something referencing Gene's List, Gene comes from a prior fallen member, Gene Simmons. We're naming this project after her. I've been working on getting this thing rolling for 2 years at least, if not 3, and I think finally this thing has wheels. So that's what that is about. When you see it, if any of that, if you have services or support that you can provide to your fellow boat club members, it's essentially free advertising and free service for members. So that's Gene's List. That's all I got today. Looking forward to seeing some of you guys downtown tomorrow, and then again at the PB parade, and we're gonna have some fun. We got a drummer this time, but yeah, so should be good. Appreciate you guys. We have live music on Steak Night this Friday. I didn't check the schedule for now, so I'm not remembering exactly who's there, but it doesn't matter. You know it's going to be good, and you know it's going to be fun, and the entertainment is always top notch. That's all I got. Happy Wednesday. We'll see you later.